Hey guys, happy new year, long time no see, and welcome back to my channel. So here's our first video of the year, our first tutorial, and we're going to make a wreath today. We're going to make a Mardi Gras wreath. This is the sign that we're going to use. I've already prepped everything, but we'll go over all of that and catch up a little bit because it's been a little while. So we have our base here. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing fine. I hope everybody had a nice Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. If you celebrate any of those things, I hope your new year is going as well as it can be so far. It's been a lot going on. But yeah, I've already prepped everything as I said, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I have mesh. We're going to do green, purple, and gold. So we're just going to do green, purple all throughout and on the inside, and then we'll add the gold mesh and our ribbon. You probably already saw it, but it was already cut. So let's get started. Doing the usual cruffle method. All these materials, minus the sign, are from Craft Outlet. That's usually where I purchase all my materials. These are the border stripe mesh, which is my favorite, my go-to. I prefer them over their regular mesh. Not that the others are bad, it's just a personal preference. But I just like, the border. I feel like it doesn't, like with mesh it's going to fray, but this one I feel does not fray as much compared to some other brands. So we're going to do that. We're going to make it look like how I usually do, like a flower. Let's see, but since the last time I caught up with you guys, I've just really been working. Work. I worked Thanksgiving, I worked Christmas, and I worked New Year's. Perfectly fine with me. Every little bit of counts these days. And most of my family is not here. Most are out of state. So it wasn't really a big deal for me. I still went to a family friend after I got off work. Went over to their house and had dinner for Christmas. I did Thanksgiving and Christmas with them. So, and that's always a fun time. I think I mentioned it, but we're doing the cruffle method. You just put it through pinch the middle and then put it on. Nobody saw the ribbon fall. No problem. I've actually done a Mardi Gras design with the same sign, and unfortunately it has gone missing. I have an idea who snatched it from me, but of course we cannot prove it right now, so we're making a smaller version of it. With materials I had, a lot of this mesh is from my classes that I taught, that I had colors left over, a lot of material left over, so that saved me time for buying more material. The only thing I had to do was buy the sign. The sign is from Etsy, from Annie's wreath signs. I've mentioned her before in previous videos. I tend to buy a lot of signs from her and a couple other people. I've been getting a lot of traction for my previous Mardi Gras designs, and so I'm actually going to do some bows too, maybe 1 or 2 bows, not for this one, but for just for the season. Let me know in the comments if you celebrate Mardi Gras. Are you in New Orleans or Alabama, I believe, also there? I've never been, maybe one day. It looks like a lot. It looks fun. It also looks overwhelming to me. But it would be nice to, I've never been to New Orleans, so it would be nice to see. All my material is on the floor. So yeah, here you're gonna have at least just one. It depends which one you start with, purple or green, either one, it doesn't matter. You might have 2 purples or 2 greens, it's okay. I actually have quite a few design ideas coming up. I'm trying to be very careful with my spending this year, and try to use up a lot of materials, a lot of florals that I already have. I bought before the year ended. I already had everything planned out, like what designs I want to do. Some of them are designs I've already had that I just never got a chance to get around to doing them. So I want to do that. I hope I'm not going too fast for you guys. I've done so many of the style design because of my classes that it's just really, let's put it over here with the green. Break it up a little bit. Just twist it a couple times. And then, like I always say, kind of try to make an interesting flower. It doesn't have to be perfect. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. The mesh is gonna stick. That's what we have so far. Alright, almost done with the base here. Maybe 1 or 2 more pieces. All the green and purple mesh is cut at 20 inches each. I feel like I missed one. Yes, I did. We have 12 pieces total. And I realized I missed the spot. You don't have to roll it out all the way. Just find the middle And then I believe the last piece. And here's our base. Let me grab a couple of these ribbons that fell. Alright, so here's our ribbon. We have 2. One second. I didn't realize my hot glue gun was plugged in still. Good thing I caught that. I was like, why is it warm? But don't mind that. So we're using this ribbon. We're using 2. I think with the other one I did 3, but I don't feel it's necessary. Both of these are also from Craft Outlet. Like I said, everything minus the sign is Craft Outlet. I cut these at 11 inches and these at 12. And what I do is I always usually put them together, try to make them even. And you can either fold it in half or find the middle. And then scrunch it up and then put it on. So we're going to do that a total of 12 times. No particular order. If you want to start the bottom first, you can start the bottom. If you want to start at the top, start at the top. There is no right or there is no right or wrong way to craft. Remember that. And make sure you twist it a couple times, 2 to 3 times. Well, look, I cut one extra and one less of that. Just making sure it wasn't on the floor. It's okay. This is a ribbon. I'm about to say ribbon cutter, but I purchased it from SWAT Creative Supply. No, Lori's, yeah, ribbon comb, as it's called. Make sure you dovetail your ends. This is a pretty short tutorial because we're not doing a ton with this. But here is our base. Now to put on the sign. Alright you guys, so here's the sign again. Very pretty. This is 12 inches I believe. Again from Annie's Wreath Signs on Etsy. And we're gonna go ahead and put our sign on. I'm contemplating, but we'll see once I put the sign on if I want to add just a little extra sparkle. Sorry for, you can see my ring light. So let's go ahead and just put the sign on and then we'll see, because I'm leaning towards adding something to it. Not to the sign, but to the design. This is not necessarily the hardest part, but it's right, just a little tedious. And I don't tighten it all the way because I want to make sure that that it goes through. Sometimes I do put it in between the small holes that are in the mesh. Loosen it up just a little bit. And this is what we got. Very nice. Well, you guys, I messed up briefly. I'm glad I would have noticed it anyway, so I'm glad I did it before I added any of this to it. But I forgot to add the gold. I went and did the top part. So we're gonna go ahead and go back around and do the bottom. Yeah, well, to say something, I feel like I finished this way too quick, and it's not the first time I've done that. But that's alright. So we're gonna take our gold. The gold is the same, it's border stripe mesh, and we're just gonna roll it and attach it, and then put our ribbon over it. This mesh is cut at 10 inches. The purple and green I mentioned earlier are cut at 20. Yeah, I'm like, something's off, and then I looked at the floor and realized all this gold was on the floor. But it happens. Better now than later. Again, twist it in, I'll say 3. 2 to 3, but 3 just to be on the safe side. So I'll just take that off. Make sure you guys can see. Add this. Put this over it. Usually when I put the gold, I'll twist twice. And then when I get to the point to add the ribbon, then I will add the ribbon and then twist twice. But for time, we're just going to just do it together. And since the ribbon's already pinched, saves time. You can even do it this way. Two more to go. Yep. I do have the hot glue gun ready, so it is good to go. The last one. Okay, now I can show the design again with everything. See, there you go. Let's raise this up. There you go. And so yeah, I'm just gonna add a couple of these because I only have 3. Put one here, then one over here, kind of like an angle. Cut it. These are from Hobby Lobby. I bought extras during Christmas and I ended up not using them. So I usually just stick it through the mesh. Right now I'm kind of looking at it at an angle so I can know where to put it. I'll show you guys. Be careful, do not burn yourself. Okay. That one off for me. Let's fix these bows, well, ribbons I should say. Fix them up a little bit. And let's raise this back down. Here she is. Sorry about the ring light. There you go. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.